Northumberland's stunning scenery has been welcoming visitors for many years. Our main aims for the North Sea Tall Ships Regatta were to host a world-class spectacular event to be enjoyed by hundreds of thousands of people, to boost economic growth, inspire people to gain skills for life, and to raise the profile of the county both nationally and internationally. The fantastic bank holiday event wouldn't have been possible without the help of our event delivery partner, the Port of Blyth, our sponsors, including Ferguson's of Blyth, and 147 fantastic volunteers. This was the largest event ever hosted in the county and the biggest we've ever organised. To respond to this challenge, we designed an entertainment area spanning over 1.5 miles, stretching from the beach to the town centre, incorporating Ridley Park and, of course, the quayside. There were major logistical measures put in place, including the creation of 27,000 temporary car parking spaces serviced by a fleet of 64 park and ride buses. A key ambition for us was to create memories. We wanted to provide a range of activities that expanded beyond the wonder of the tall ships and gave people a chance to experience a truly fantastic day out. A few of our visitors talked about that day out.
Never seen anything like it in Blyth. We've come up here lots of times and it's the busiest I've ever seen it, ever. Fantastic.
Just totally amazing event. We were here on Saturday for roughly about 12 hours and we had to come back today to see the ships away. Fantastic. Not best time of my life. This is amazing.
Amazing!
Much better than I thought.
10 out of 10.
We hosted 4 days of family-filled entertainment. From traditional seaside amusements on the beach, such as the lively bandstand and sandcastle making, to the main event on the quayside with 24 majestic sailing vessels, and an arena stage set up with a daily programme of live music, culminating in an impressive firework display every night. There was also a fairground in the town centre, and we were delighted with the overwhelming enthusiasm from local businesses to join in the spirit of the event. We talked to some local businesses to find out what the Tall Ships event did for them.
It's been incredibly successful. We couldn't believe the amount of people that have actually been around here, coming into the shop and outside.
We were really busy, we were inundated with loads of customers. We as a team, we just thoroughly enjoyed the experience and we had lots of happy customers leaving us.
Tall Ships Weekend's been brilliant especially for the Waterloo, for Blyth in total. We had a lot of foreign guests over, a lot of them come into the pub. It's brought a lot of business into the pub.
I was panicking on Thursday a little bit because I was kind of running out on frames. On the whole, very good weekend for us, yeah.
And there was literally queues out the back door. I suppose if you wanted to put your business on the back of the trailer and pull it to an area, this is exactly where you would probably put it.
Well, all this week we've had people coming back saying they were here when the tall ships were on. So.
We wanted to involve local businesses right from the outset. Our pop-up Northumberland village in Ridley Park was a brilliant way to showcase all different types of Northumberland food, produce and key attractions. The Tall Ships gave us a chance to engage Northumberland businesses both in the provision of the event and to supply goods and services. We held a local supplier day with our procurement team to encourage businesses to play a part over the 4 days, and we were thrilled that so many joined in. The spectacular regatta ended in style with a huge parade of sail on Monday lunchtime. Thousands watched the ships majestically leave the harbour and sail down the coast to St Mary's Lighthouse, before beginning their 500 nautical mile race to Gothenburg in Sweden. The international cruise featured 80 sail trainees, mainly from across Northumberland. They were aged between 15 and 63, many of which were supported by local councillors, the Youth Service, Northumberland Sport and event sponsors. The trainees got to experience the adventurous side of life at sea as they were involved with almost every activity from taking the helm, setting sails, and even climbing the rigging. They worked with a crew of people from all over the world, sharing the responsibility for the watches, 4 hours on, 4 hours off. Among our trainees was Kim Henderson from Amble. She's a wheelchair user who sailed on the Lord Nelson, one of only 2 tall ships in the world designed and operated to be sailed by all physical abilities. Let's hear what Kim and some of our other trainee sailors thought about life on board a tall ship.
And there's just nothing that I haven't taken part in, which has been fantastic, you know, because when you're in a chair you feel that sometimes you miss out on a lot, but I've missed out on nothing. Missed not the hours at the crew party, I've done the crew parade, I've taken part in everything that I could get my hands into, I've gone for it.
It's been probably the greatest thing I've ever done. It's like it gives you proper experience of what you expect on the sea, and the way they teach you, they just tell you what to do and you do it, and it's easy and it's fun.
It's been amazing. It's hard to find the words, but it's not just about the ship and how big she is, it's about the people on it, friends, the crew.
Oh, it was amazing. Best experience ever.
One of our key aims was to grow Northumberland's economy, and following an economic impact assessment, we were absolutely delighted to learn the Tall Ships Regatta poured over £13.5 million into the county. The event attracted over 400,000 visitors, generating a huge amount of income in both Blyth and across the region. There was also a particularly positive impact for accommodation providers, with many selling out over the weekend, and figures showing an estimate of around £2.9 million spent for overnight stays. Visitors expressed their delight at the variety of entertainment on offer, the helpful staff, and the brilliant organisation of the whole weekend, with 99% of people rating the Tall Ships Regatta as either good or very good. Tourism is a major driver for Northumberland's economy, and with 8 out of 10 visitors expressing they would be returning to the county after visiting the area for the regatta, it's undoubtedly going to leave a very strong legacy.